Hi, welcome to story time. You caught me trying to see the moon. I think it's going to be too cloudy tonight. Would you like to read some books about the moon? Our big word for the month is astronomy, which means the study of space. So we're going to talk about the moon today. Would you like to go with me? Let's go. Hello, friends, and welcome once again to the reading chair, and welcome to Storytime. I, of course, am your Miss Hannah, and as we said in the intro, our big word for the month is astronomy, which means the study of space. Now, space is huge, gigantuan, so big. But this week, we're going to start with something simple. We're going to start with the two big bright lights in the sky, which are the sun and the moon. So we're going to read some sun and moon books. Our first book is called Under the Sun, and it is by Kandoian. And let's see what it's about. Make sure I don't skip a page. Where does the sun go when I go to bed? Molly asked her mother. Her mother replied, while you are sleeping. It goes down the Mississippi where a little boy watches it from his houseboat. Then it goes to the Great Plains where a little girl watches it go down over the prairie. Then on to the Rocky Mountains where an elk sees it hide behind the mountain peak. Then it goes to San Francisco where the seagulls can't see it because it's raining. The sun goes to Hawaii where a brother and sister watch it go down over the Pacific Ocean. Then it goes to Japan where a little girl watches it set from her garden. The sun goes to China where a panda watches it disappear through the trees. Then it goes to the Mongolian desert where a camel watches it set behind the dunes. The sun goes to a little town in eastern Russia where there's a little boy who's going to bed. And maybe he is wondering, why does the sun go down? Where does the sun go when I go to bed? And then, while he is wondering, and the camel and the panda and the Japanese girl and the Hawaiian children and the seagulls and the elk and the little girl in the prairie and the boy in the houseboat are sleeping, the sun will come up in your window and wake you up. The end. Because our world is round, sometimes it's day in one part of the world and night in the other. Right now, in my house, it's nighttime. But on the other side of the world, it's daytime. Isn't that cool? Let's go do a fun little quick rhyme and then come back and read some more about our sun. Let's sing a song about the sun, shall we? We can sing, oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind that tree. These little children are asking you, why don't you come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Let's do it again. Ready? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind that tree. These little children are asking you, won't you come out so we can play with you? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Good job. Let's go read some more stories. Back here in my comfy chair. Now, we talked about how the sun goes around, or actually, the earth spins, and therefore we see the sun. Now, this is a funny book about who gets the sun out of bed. Does that really happen? No, but it's a funny story. It's by Nancy White Carlstrom. It's a really short one. In the cold, dark winter, who gets the sun out of bed? Not the spruce tree sighing softly in the starlight. Not the stars winking gently over the house. Can you wink? I can only do it with one eye. Not the house snoring peacefully under the blanket of new snow. Not the snow shining silvery beneath the lingering moon. The moon gets the sun out of bed. In the cold, dark winter night, who gets the sun out of bed? Not the fire glowing red in the stove. Not the stove staying hot under the kettle. Not the kettle whispering near the bed of a bunny named Midnight. Do you see Midnight? The bunny, get the sun out of bed. Midnight! In the cold, dark winter, who gets the sun out of bed? Not the wind knocking boldly at the door. Not the door keeping out the waking wolves. Not the wolves howling long way off in the boy's room. Not the room wrapping its arms around the little boy named Nicholas. There's Nicholas. Do you see him? The boy, get the sun out of bed. Nicholas! In the cold, dark winter, who gets the sun out of bed? The moon nudges the bunny named Midnight. The bunny hops into the room of the little boy named Nicholas. She jumps up on his bed and kisses him on the nose. Nicholas stretches and yawns. He hugs the bunny and carries her out of his room. Together they stand out the window. The bunny perks up her ears and wiggles her nose. The moon waits patiently at the crest of a hill. Then Nicholas shouts, "Good morning, sun! Get out of bed!" The sun opens one eye and raises its head and says, "Good morning, moon. Good morning, Nicholas. Good morning, Midnight." Did Nicholas get the sun out of bed? Isn't that a silly one? Now, we've read about the sun. Should we read about the moon now? Let's read about the moon. I've got a funny book today. It's about the moon playing hide and seek. You ready? It's called Moongame by Frank Asch. Can you play hide and seek with the moon? We'll find out. One day, Little Bird showed Bear a new game, hide and seek. First, he told Bear to hide, then counted 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then he went looking for Bear. Can you see Bear? "I found you," chirped Little Bird when he found Bear hiding in some bushes. "Now it's your turn to find me." All day long until the sun went down, Bear and Little Bird played their new game. Can you see Bird in this picture? He's hiding. That night, when Bear was all alone, he looked up at the sky and said to the moon, "Let's play hide and seek. First I'll hide and you find me." Then Bear ran as fast as he could until he came to an old hollow tree. Climbing inside, he ducked down so the moon couldn't see him. Do you see him hiding? Bear waited for a while, then he poked his head up. When he did, the moon was right there looking down at him. "Okay," said Bear, "you found me. Now it's your turn to hide." Closing his eyes, Bear began to count, just as Little Bird had shown him. Can you count with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At that moment, a gentle breeze slowly hid the moon behind a big cloud. When Bear finished counting, he set out to find the moon. First, he thought he saw the moon hiding behind some rocks. Do you see it right there? But what was it? A flower. Then he thought he found the moon hiding in somebody's house. Was it the moon? It was a piece of brown cheese. When Bear thought he found the moon hiding in a tree, he shook the tree and cried, "I found you, moon!" But Bear was mistaken. All he found was a big balloon. Then Little Bird came to visit. "Will you help me find the moon?" asked Bear. "Sure, I'll help," chirped Little Bear. Bear and Little Bird looked and looked, but they couldn't find the moon. See all the places they're looking? Do you see the moon anywhere? I don't either. So they went to the forest to ask for help. "I think the moon is lost," explained Bear. "Can you help me find him?" "Don't worry, we'll help you," replied all the animals of the forest. They've got a whole crew looking for the moon now. Together they searched and searched, but they couldn't find the moon. Do you see the moon anywhere? Look real close. Do you see it? It's hiding. That moon is a good hider. At last, Bear sat down and sighed. "The moon is lost and it's all my fault." Then Bear got an idea. He jumped up and cried, "Okay, moon, I give up. You win." Just then, a breeze began to blow again, and the moon came out of its hiding place. "Look," chirped Little Bird, "the moon wasn't lost. He was just hiding behind that big cloud." Bear was so happy, he danced and danced. Show me your happy dance. Good job. Then everyone played hide and seek. The end. The moon was great at hiding, wasn't he? Do you want to do a fun activity with the moon? Let's go. Did you know that the moon has what we call phases? Now, I thought you might want to learn something really cool about them. So I have a kind of a construct of the moon. I have a paper plate here, and to show you the phases, I have a piece of black paper, and I'm going to show you how the moon works. The moon has phases, or different, depending on the month, it has different ways we see it. So when it's completely covered, or all black, it's called a new moon. And then it starts to be uncovered a little bit, and we have what we call a crescent moon. Does it look like the shape of a crescent? See it? And then it gets a little bit bigger, and this is what we call a quarter moon. It's about halfway there. And then we get to about 3/4, and it's called a gibbous moon. Isn't that a fun word to say, gibbous? And then we get all the way, and we get a full moon. Full. See, there it is. So let's go over them one more time. Ready? Here we go. We have new, crescent, quarter, gibbous, full. And you can make your own way to show the phases by just using a paper plate and a piece of black paper. Now, we should go read some more stories about the moon. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back to my seat. I've got one more quick book for you about the moon. This is called Moon's Wish by Gossnickle Hines. It's about a little girl and the wish. So let's read and find out a little bit about it. Molly was making a dandelion wishes when she saw the moon. It looked round and soft like a big dandelion in the sky. "Hi, moon," Molly sang. "Hi, moon, my moon, dandelion pie moon, up in the sky, moon." "Do you know what I wished for, moon? It's strawberry time, and I wish for strawberry waffles. Do you want to make a wish?" Molly held up the dandelion. A puff of wind blew out of the sky, and away flew the dandelion feathers. Molly helped the last one go. "I know what you wish for, moon. I heard the whisper, and it will come true. You'll see. And Molly ran off to find Mama. See, the moon made a wish. Mama, Mama, the moon made a wish. Do you know what it is? No, what? Asked Mama. I can't tell you. You'll have to guess. Oh, said Mama, I guess the moon wished that all little girls would go to bed tonight without fuss so their tired mothers can get to sleep early. Part true, part not, said Molly, skipping off. Papa and Zachary, there they are, were digging fishing worms at the edge of the garden. Papa, Papa, the moon made a wish. Do you know what it is? It wished people would stop sending rockets up there and trampling on it, said Zachary. He rolled in the grass, pretending to be moved. Stop jumping on me! It tickles! It tickles! Silly, said Molly. The moon doesn't say that. Silly brother. What did the moon say? Asked Papa. It just made a wish. Can you guess it? It wished that the fish would be righted in the morning, said Papa. Yeah, said Zach, and it wished that I'll catch the biggest one. Part true, part not, said Molly, and went to find Megan. The moon made a wish, said Molly. Can you guess it? It wished that little sisters would never ever bother big sisters again, said Megan. Molly pouted. Just kidding, said Megan. I really think the moon wished that Jason would walk me home from the dance tonight. Megan bent close and whispered in Molly's ear. Kiss me right by the maple tree. Right there where the moon can see you? Molly asked. Megan nodded. Part true, part not. When Mama said it was time to go to bed, Molly went without a fuss, and in her sleep she dreamed of strawberry waffles. She's looking at the moon, thinking about the wish. The next day, Mama gave Molly a big morning hug. I had a good long sleep, she said. I know, said Molly. Megan hummed while she sat at the table. She nodded at Molly and whispered, right by the maple tree. I know, Molly whispered back. Papa and Zachary came back from fishing. Look what we caught, Zach cried. The biggest one is mine. I know, said Molly. We can eat them for dinner, said Mama. But for breakfast I have a special surprise as soon as you wash up. I know what it is, said Molly. Strawberry waffles. That's right, said Mama. How did you know? Asked Zach. Because it's my wish, said Molly, and because of the moon. What does the moon have to do with it? Asked Megan. The moon wished, Molly said, that all our wishes would come true. So they did. That end. Isn't that a funny book? Do you think the moon really made everybody's wishes come true? Probably not. Now let's go do the big word real quick, and then come back to see what our craft is for the day. Our big word for the month is astronomy, which means the study of space. Can you do it with me? We're going to do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Astronomy, the study of space. Let's do it 2 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Astronomy, the study of space. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Astronomy, the study of space. Good job. Let's go see what our craft is for today. Once again, back in my comfy chair to show you the craft for today. Our craft for today is to use that same paper plate we had earlier. Now, on one side, I've drawn the sun on here. I've just colored it yellow, which I know is simple, but I like it. And then on the other side, I did the moon, and I did some craters here, because the moon has lots of craters on it. So for your craft today, you can make yourself a sun and a moon. And I will see you next time. We will talk about the planets and even bigger. We're going to go bigger. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.